नमस्कार साथीहरू, तपाईहरुलाई मेरो YouTube च्यानलमा स्वागत छ। आज म तपाईहरुलाई सलह किराको बारेमा चाहिँ जानकारी दिन जाँदैछु। सलह किरा फट्याङ्ग्रा प्रजातिको किरा हो। यसको वैज्ञानिक नाम सिस्टोसेरका ग्रेगारिया हो। यो किरा अफ्रिकाबाट सुरु भएर अरबियन देशहरू हुँदै भारतको नयाँ दिल्लीसम्म आइपुगेको छ। यसले अफगानिस्तान र पाकिस्तानमा ठूलो क्षति पुर्याइसकेको छ। यो किरा समूहमा बस्न रुचाउँछ। तीव्र गतिमा उड्ने यो किरा करोडौंको समूहमा बस्छ। हावाको वेगसँग अघि बढ्ने यो किरा नेपाल भित्रन सक्ने आकलन कृषि मन्त्रालयले गरेको छ। त्यसको रोकथामको लागि प्रयासहरू थालनी भइसकेको छ। दिल्लीबाट अघि बढिसकेको हुनाले सुदूरपश्चिम र 5 नम्बर प्रदेशमा पस्न सक्ने आकलन मन्त्रालयले गरेको छ। यो सलह किरा चाहिँ हाम्रो वरपर हुने फट्याङ्ग्रा भन्दा फरक खालको किरा हो। यो फट्याङ्ग्रा मरुभूमि आसपासका क्षेत्रमा बढी प्रभाव पार्न सक्ने किरा हो। आफ्नो शरीरको ऊर्जा उड्नमा धेरै खर्च नहोस् भनेर यो किरा हावाको वेगसँगै उड्ने गर्दछ। यो किरा रातको समयमा थकाइ मार्छ र दिनमा सक्रिय हुन्छ। आजभन्दा लगभग 70 वर्ष पहिले पनि यही किराको प्रकोप देखिएको थियो पृथ्वीमा, तर त्यो बेलाको भन्दा अहिले 20 गुणा ठूलो देखिएको छ। फुड एन्ड एग्रिकल्चर अर्गनाइजेसनले यसलाई प्लेगको संज्ञा दिएको छ किनभने यो ग्रुपमा बस्ने गर्छ। यसले आफ्नो बाटोमा पर्ने सम्पूर्ण खानयोग्य बोटबिरुवाहरू खाएर सखा पार्दछ। अहिलेको भारतमा सक्रिय भएको समूहलाई हेर्ने हो भने यो 4 देखि 8 करोडको संख्यामा रहेको छ, जुन लगभग 1 वर्ग किलोमिटर क्षेत्रमा ढाक्न सक्षम छ। यो एक दिनमा 150 किलोमिटरसम्म उड्न सक्छ। यसले एक दिनमा 35,000 मानिसको खाना बराबरको खाद्यान्न नष्ट गर्न सक्छ। With each insect able to eat its 2-gram body weight in food each day, it is estimated that the swarms of billions are devouring enough crops to threaten the food supply of millions of people. Though the region has seen locust plagues since biblical times, the scale of the current outbreak is the largest seen in 25 years in Ethiopia and Somalia and in 70 years in Kenya. Some media reports have pointed to a possible link between the current outbreak and climate change. In particular, they have suggested that the plague has been worsened by recent heavy rains and unusual storm activity in the East African region. These impacts are linked to the Indian Ocean Dipole, a climate system that affects weather from East Africa to Western Australia. For months, locust plagues stretching tens of kilometers in length and breadth have blighted Central and Eastern Africa, the Middle East and parts of Asia, including Pakistan and India. The swarms first arrived in the Horn of Africa at the end of summer 2019. They had moved in from the Arabian desert where good breeding conditions in the months prior had allowed them to multiply by an astonishing 8,000-fold according to the UN's Food and Agriculture Organization. In the autumn months of 2019, the insects spread further inland from Somalia and Ethiopia into countries including Kenya and Uganda. In Kenya, the FAO's Locust Watch Service identified one swarm that was up to 60 km long and 40 km wide, roughly the size of Luxembourg. At the same time, locusts moved in from the Arabian desert into Middle Eastern countries such as Iran, Bahrain, and Kuwait, and into parts of Asia such as India and Pakistan. By January and February of this year, the locust had moved into Eritrea and threatened to spread further to Sudan, parts of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and Tanzania. China has also begun to brace itself for a possible outbreak. They have devoured hundreds of kilometers of crops across East Africa, including in the Rift Valley. This could have particularly severe consequences, the FAO says, given the region is home to almost 12 million food insecure people. In Ethiopia, the swarms also caused a plane to veer off course after insects slammed into its nose engine and windshields. In its latest update, the FAO's Locust Watch Service said the threat from locusts currently remains high in East Africa, parts of the Middle East, and Pakistan. It also warned of large increases in locust numbers in the coming months. Parts of East Africa, including Kenya and Somalia, could see 400-fold increases in swarm sizes by June as the insects reproduce once again. The FAO has estimated that the current outbreak is the largest seen in 70 years in Kenya and in 25 years in Somalia and Ethiopia. Pakistan officials say the outbreak there is the worst in 30 years.